Baliva.
Thank you, Lee. Welcome out to Dozer Park, and those of you checking us out online as well, we appreciate you jumping in for Chiefs baseball tonight. We start a new series against the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, home game number 3. My guest down here on the field today, Brady Whalen, first baseman. Night off tonight, but ready to go. And so far for the offense, a good start. And you've been a big part of that. Couple doubles and some RBI and some nice weather, which I know for you hitters is obviously something you like. So first 4 games in, how do you kind of evaluate where you're at right now?
I mean, offensively, we definitely got a special group of guys, and we've been grinding, and I think things are going to start going our way here soon.
You get game 1 was probably the coldest of the 4 we've played so far, but you guys really got it going with the bats, and I guess to get confidence going, you want to get game 1 going right away, get a win, get 10 runs, get a bunch of hits, and I know Brendan said yesterday it was contagious. It was like a party. Everybody was wanting to get up there. How important was it for you guys to get off to a start like that?
It's big. You hear the rumors that it's going to be freezing cold coming into the Midwest League, and it's been really warm, so I've been pleasantly surprised with it.
You might not have been as bothered as some of the other guys with that. I mean, you're used to some cold weather, right? Being from Washington.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to playing in the rain every day. So honestly, whenever the sun's out or it's not raining, I feel good.
You're good to go. Yeah, you got to get used to getting sunglasses on top of your head to catch the pop-ups and deal with all that. And you got a lot of guys on this team though that would not have been as used to it if we would have had, and maybe. Hopefully we won't, but maybe we still will get some cold weather. How do you kind of get guys going in that if it's something they're not used to?
I mean, cold gear, I guess.
Yeah.
You got to layer up, but, bottom line is it's the same game we're playing. So, you just got to kind of block that out mentally and know that, it's baseball no matter what kind of weather you're playing in.
Over there at first base, you got some talented infielders, some guys that throw it hard across the diamond. What's it been like for you getting used to playing with them? I know you've played with a couple of them in the past, but as a unit, really kind of the first time together when you mix in the 4 of you guys and then obviously the guys switching positions around. What's that like, infield practice, regular ground balls for you guys, getting used to where guys are going to throw from, arm slots, angles, velocity, all that stuff for you at first base?
Yeah, well, fortunately, I was able to play with a lot of these guys last couple of years, but, I think we clicked pretty quick, so it's kind of a special group.
You obviously had success last year at State College. A lot of these guys have had success on this team in pro ball the last couple of years. But as you guys come together now as one unit, didn't get a whole lot of time together in spring training as this 25, 26 guys. So what's it been like for you guys the last week plus since you got on that plane to come here and be this team together?
It's been good. We got a lot of culture on the team, a lot of guys from, overseas and a lot of American guys, being high school guys, younger guys, older guys. So it's a diverse group, but, I think we all get along well and we feel comfortable together.
What was the biggest adjustment for you as a high school kid going into pro ball and getting going that first year in Johnson City and now straight up the ladder, Johnson City State College and here?
I mean, definitely right off the bat, just the speed of the game. Everything's sped up from high school baseball to professional baseball. But like I said, it's baseball, man. It's the same game. And once you start to realize that, you're playing the same game as all these other guys and you're not too far away from, these dudes at the upper levels. So that's kind of what helped me out.
Family links help you out there, too, because you got a dad and a brother that have done it?
Yeah, absolutely. Dad played pro ball. The oldest one did as well, and the middle one's with the Rays right now. So I had some good examples to look up to and kind of mentor me through the process.
Your brother was with Wisconsin, so playing against the Timber Rattlers. I'm sure you're used to following Timber Rattlers games, but checking them out, maybe rooting for them. So now that we're going against them, is that a little different?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been shooting me texts before the games, and he wanted me to go out and do some damage against these guys. That's for sure.
That's right, and Dad with the Brewer system as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's area scout.
Yeah, a lot of experience there, and going through that. Does it give like a Cardinals-Brewers rivalry with that going at all?
I mean, in high school, the Cardinals definitely were interested in the fact that I could be playing against my dad's team, So, but other than that, I mean, it doesn't really matter much to me.
Other than that, it's just father, son, and brother, right? And get that going. With the guys we got here, and we get on some road trips. We had a short one to Cedar Rapids. We'll get a 3-day one to Kane County coming up this weekend. You had some long road trips with the New York Penn League, I know, and some shorter ones in the Appy League. But what are you doing on the bus? Are you reading? Are you playing video games? You sleeping? You watching movies? What are you doing back there?
I mean, it all depends on if we're winning or not. If we're winning ball games, it's probably a little bit of music on the bus. We might be playing some games, but after a loss, it's pretty silent. Everyone wants to reflect and be respectful to one another. So.
We got to sleep on the late night from Cedar Rapids the other night. We had we took over that gas station for a while, that guy was in there running through what 25 of us at the same time, just getting drinks ready to go. As we get going now and through this season and having some fun, and who's kind of keeping it loose in the clubhouse?
You know, we got a lot of guys keeping it loose. Josh Shaw's a real character. He always keeps me on my toes. You know, Jim Voiles, Jacob Schlesner, Lars Newbar. You know, there's a lot of dudes. Chris Hunt over here smiling at me. You know, there's a lot of guys that keep it loose. We like to play cards in the clubhouse and have a good time.
You got the host family set up, so you're moved in. Are you kind of learning the Peoria area a little bit and getting out there with the vehicle, checking things out?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great city. You know, we were fortunate enough to have a great family take us in, and we got our spot down in the basement. So, you know, it's a good time. Yeah,
you guys have got it all covered out there. You're good to go and all set up. A little bit of a drive, and you can kind of relax and get going. You got it all set. Well, Brady, great job so far in the early season. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right,
you.
Brady Whalen, our pregame guest here as we get ready for Game 1 against the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, Game 1 of this 4-game series, and overall for us, Game 3 here at home is the